Hi, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is Prepping by Faith, and I have honestly hesitated to share any of this information with you guys because I wasn't exactly sure how it would be received. But I feel like I would be doing you guys a disservice if I didn't share this with you. So, this is actually coming from CNN Business, and it says why gold prices are at record highs. So I want to just hit the highlights for you. I am going to link this article in the description box like I always do so you guys can check it out for yourselves. But I think it's important that we touch on this and that everyone is aware of what is going on. So it says from central banks to Costco customers, it seems everyone is buying gold these days. The price of spot gold reached $2,364 per ounce Tuesday after hitting record highs for 7 straight sessions and trading at $2,336 per ounce Monday. Year on year, gold is up 16.5%. Investors who expect the Federal Reserve to cut its benchmark interest rates are the main force driving up prices, but the surge is boosted by other factors, including central banks led by China buying up gold to ease reliance on US dollars. So they say that central banks see gold as a long-term source of value and a safe haven during times of economic and international turmoil. Now, guys, I really think that this is really the driving force that we're seeing. We're seeing so much economic turmoil. We can't keep having the situations that we're having in the economy and people not start thinking, hey, I need to hedge my bets. I need to go to something that has always been proven to be stable. Now, guys, when you are contemplating investing in gold, this is not a get rich quick scheme. This is not something where you're going to turn over your dollars in an instant and make a profit. It is on the rise right now. And I think it is wise for us to consider diversifying our portfolio. I just think it's smart to have something in everything. So if you guys haven't considered gold or silver, in your preparedness, I really think this is a time to do so. We can see that it is on the rise. And, we can't keep printing money at the capacity that we are with the dollar being the standard across the globe. And you're seeing China and you're seeing India and you're seeing other countries jump in on the bandwagon, even Russia. Everybody is running to gold. We've actually seen that some of the states are trying to do so as well to protect their state's ability to thrive in an economic downturn. We can't have inflation running so rampant. They can talk about the fact that it is not as high as it is. They said that the personal consumption expenditures price index, the Fed's preferred inflation gauge, rose 2.5% for the 12 months ending in February. That's a tick up from January's 2.4% increase. But if you guys believe that, I've got oceanfront property to sell you in Arizona. There's no way. I don't know if you guys have been to the grocery store recently and seen these prices. They've continued to rise. The things that we paid $3 for per item a couple years ago are now 5. Things that were 10 are now at least 15 or 20. And when you're going in these big box stores and you're seeing things like your paper products explode in price, I mean, the price of a package of Charmin now, guys, is sitting at almost $32. That is just outrageous. I know it was just maybe a couple years ago. I know it was in 22 at least when I was still purchasing that, and it was sitting around $26. So we can't keep having these things explode at these prices and it be sustainable. People are going to crumble under this pressure. The economy is not going to continue to thrive, and people are going to continue to be able to purchase and do all of the things that they want to do at these current prices. It's not going to happen. They are printing money like crazy. We are going $1 trillion in debt every 100 days. That is going to cripple us. There is no way that you can dig out from that. We are on a domino effect. We are on the train right now and it is full speed ahead. That is where we're going. So we need to be thinking about this. We need to think about why everybody is jumping on gold. Why is that? A lot of us have been talking about gold and silver for a while. I know I did for a while, and then I backed off of it. And part of that was because I felt like a lot of you were not receptive. You just feel like we're on here as YouTube content creators trying to sell you guys something. But honestly, I'm going to have to get over that. I think it's really important that I share this information with you so that you guys know what's coming. You know that there are other options for you, and you have to be able to preserve your wealth in some form or fashion with everything that's on the horizon. There is a possibility of a recession. They talk about this all the time, and we need to understand that there is a place for many different things in our preps. Yes, we stock food, we stock water, we have all of those things, and we have them on rotation. But what happens when they become so expensive that you can no longer afford to even go out and purchase them? Or what happens if the unemployment rate reaches double digits like it did during the Great Depression because of mass layoffs, and you don't have a job and you have no way of even purchasing any more food to replenish that pantry? What other things can you do to make sure that your wealth is preserved and you are prepared to some extent? Now, am I saying rush out and purchase gold and silver in large quantities and put yourself in debt? No, I'm never going to tell you guys to do that. But if you guys have a little bit left over and it's something that you have been milling around, it's something that you've considered, it's something that you've thought about for a while, take the time and pray about it and see what the Lord would have you do. He does call us to be wise. He calls us to be good stewards. And the only way to be a good steward is to make sure that you are taking care of what he has provided you. And if you can see that the US dollar is losing its value day over day, things are rising in cost, things are getting incredibly expensive, then it only makes sense to try to think of some other ways to make sure that you are funneling that cash into so that it is backed by something that is more reliable. That is just being a good steward. So I did want to go ahead and mention right now that I am affiliated with genesisgoldgroup.com. They are a Christian-based company that believes in good stewardship, Bible driven stewardship, and faith in the Lord Jesus Christ. And they are going to be a good place for you guys to reach out to. You can go over to faithgoldnow.com to get some information. They also, in addition to being able to purchase gold and silver directly from them, which you guys can do and take it in as a physical asset, if you have anything left over whatsoever and you want to purchase some of this and have a hold of it, you can. If you find yourself in a position where you're just tapped out every month just trying to make the bills, then I would suggest looking at rolling over your current IRA or a 401k and backing it with physical gold and silver. That is an option that they offer. And you guys can find out more information either by visiting this website, faithgoldnow.com, or you can go ahead and give them a call at 1-800-200-4653. And please let them know that Prepping by Faith sent you and that you are interested in finding out some more information about the precious metals that they offer. I think it is really, it's just going to be smart, guys. We have to be smart. We have to use wisdom. And don't just rush out and do it. If you don't feel led to, then don't just take my word for it. Take the time to pray about it. Please pray about your specific situation. I'm not going to advise you on how much. That's not something that I do. You need to ask the Lord about it. And if you feel like it's something that you should be doing to protect your wealth and your assets, then go ahead and give them a call or visit their website today. God bless you, and continue to pray, prep, and put God first. God bless.